Hello everybody, Todd here, the curator of Thrift, and it is Monday after the holiday weekend, and I had a pretty decent weekend. One thing sold on Friday during the holiday weekend that is on the previous video, and you have to check that out to see what it was. It was a pretty cool item, and I still have one more. And also, 3 things sold over the weekend. 2 of those really decent money, and I couldn't believe I actually got for these things. It just drove me crazy because I thought I was flying a little high and I got every penny. But anyway, other than that, I had been working on some games to be able to list. I got these here, and those are going to bring me really decent money, and I've had them sitting for way too long. I should have had them listed already because of the holiday, and that's why I'm trying to get them done. They took me a while to get together because all the parts and pieces, I have to lay everything out. There's a lot. Make sure everything's organized to get everything done. But anyway, what sold over the weekend? Let's find out. All right, the first item that sold was something you wouldn't expect me to sell, but I listed it or bought them anyway. And let me see if this is the right one. A pattern. And you wouldn't believe what I sold this for. Actually, the funny thing is when I was in the thrift store, I had several old patterns bundled up in different sets, and they actually took them apart and bundled them together to one. However, this was the only one that was complete, and I sold this one for $75. Pretty crazy. The second thing that sold was some Panasonic micro cassettes for a dictator. And I got to remember where I have those because I honestly don't remember. So let me look for those and I will be back. All right. Thanks, eBay. I sold these things back in June. And for some reason, they got relisted and sold again. I don't know what that's all about. So now I got to make sure I don't get dinged for this. And here's what it was. So see, top one sold back in June. And now all of a sudden the other one sells. So great. I don't know how this happened. I guess everybody's been saying they've had glitches before and at current stuff where things are sold and getting relisted. And now I've had it happen to me. Now I gotta message this guy and find out what the hell happened. I sold a bowling bag. I actually bought this with the ball and I sold them separately. The bag, this beautiful purple thing here, $99.99, and I wasn't expecting to actually get full price. I threw a high price on it because I could not find this one specifically in that design anywhere on the internet, anywhere on eBay. So I threw it up high, got every penny. So anyway, gotta love it. I'm gonna get a hold of or get back here because I got eBay talking to me here through eBay for Business on Facebook. So I will update everybody on how this goes. All right, so I forgot to jump in as far as what was going on here with this listing that sold and was relisted and sold again. eBay is telling me that I did it, even though I know I didn't do it because I know I shipped the frickin' things back in June. So I have to eat this on my account because. So anyway, just one of those things. I'm just gonna brush it off and move on. I don't really care anymore. It's done. It's over with. I've refunded the guy his money, explained to him that they were sent out and sold back in July. So I don't know. eBay told me on eBay for Business that they looked into it and they showed that I listed it through my Ink Frog again after that. I don't know how and I don't know what, but I know I shipped those things because I know they went to Southern California. But anyway, time to move on. All right, one other thing sold through Discogs. I got a offer on a record that I picked up for $1 at Goodwill. And now all I got to do is figure out where exactly I put it because everything's in my way here. So let me pull this out and I'll be back. All right, I actually forgot how I had everything set up in my vinyl and I thought I lost it, but mentally too. Hex. And nice 80s metal band here, and I sold this for $40. So gonna send this out today. All right, so I have this box here with the bowling bag in it, and I'm looking. I have parcel post selected, and it is giving me a price of $15.16. However, I scroll down to priority mail and it is $15.99. So pay the extra money, pay $15.99 to get it to this person. So that's what I'm gonna do. Sometimes you just gotta fork it over. Good sale, $100. I might as well do it. All right, everybody. It is now Tuesday, and I have some great sales. One of them was a hat. I got to figure out which one it's in. And the funny thing was, is I kept getting an offer from a guy last week. Started out at $11. I replied with a little, because I had it on for, I think it's $29.99. Guy sends me an offer for $11. I replied with a $26.99 or $27.99. He replies with $12. It went back and forth. Finally, I think I even offered it to him for $15. Wouldn't buy it. Good thing, because the next buyer came and bought it. So let me grab it here. And here is the hat. So it's nice corduroy. Thing looks like it was never even worn. So yeah, I got full asking price. All right, and the next thing I got was this Starbucks coffee mug, North Carolina. I sold it for $9.99 plus shipping. The guy actually, or whoever the buyer was, sent me questions asking if it's got any chips, stains, or anything. I'm like, this thing looks like it was never ever used. So he bought it and $9.99. All right, everybody. I have a pair of Vans shoes that I just listed recently that sold. And let me dig them out here because they're over here in a tote. All right, so here they are. You can see I keep them in bread bags too, even though they are in totes. These are the Van Skate Highs MTE, which is Mountain Edition, Scotch Guard, and they are a frost gray ballistic. Whatever that means. It's a colors and design, I guess. But yeah, they were 11.5 size, and I sold them for $54.99. All right, so that is everything for Monday that sold, and I'm gonna start this for Tuesday because I woke up with one thing with an offer, and I accepted the offer, and it is going to the UK, I believe. Now to find out where exactly it is here. Where you go? There we go. Now I gotta find it here. I know it's in here. All right, so you are not gonna believe what this sold for. This is just another long box for CDs. There's nothing in it, and I had it on with $199.99 with best offer. The offer came through this morning for $175. Obviously, I accepted it. Just for cardboard. Just for cardboard. Anyway, now I got to pack it really, really well. And I always wrap these in cardboard anyway, but now I'm trying to figure out how well I should pack it because they're actually asking to make sure it is an impregnable, however you say it, impregnable or whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up with probably about 2 or 3, 4 layers of stinking bubble wrap outside of one layer of cardboard, again with another layer of cardboard, and then ship it out. So That's going to be a fun one. All right, everybody. So I had to make a custom box for that, and hopefully everything's good, because this is how I put everything together, and it's going to take a minute to show everything, but it took a lot of work. But for $175, I will happily create a box to make sure that nothing happens to this thing. So as you can see, it's been wrapped in cardboard, wrapped in 1/4 inch or 3/16 inch bubble wrap, 1 inch bubble wrap, and then put into a custom made box. It's a lot of work, but it took me about 30 minutes. But hey, for $175, I will make a custom box to make sure that everything gets there in a very good as-is condition, so that I don't have any problems and I make a customer happy seeing how it is. So those pictures I just showed, I'm actually also going to send those directly to him through eBay messaging, so that they know that is how I did it. So anyway, off with the rest of my day. All right, everybody, it is now Thursday. I sold 0 items on Wednesday. I don't know what's going on. I was a little slow about getting things onto my eBay, but things are still going on almost daily nevertheless. But other than that, I have sold some stuff through the tackle account, fishing tackle account. And because I need to run over to where the store is on that side of, not really town, it's actually like 8 miles away, 6-8 miles away. I have to run over into a, let me see, a local market, I guess you could say farmer's market, to get something for my wife before she heads out on vacation tomorrow with her brother and his wife. And I have decided not to go because I have eBay to attend to and I need to get my sales up. So with that, I'm going to take care of this, run over to the back room and check on what I have to pick up to ship tomorrow. I've got like 4 or 5 things that sold. So I will grab those and I will ship them from my house tomorrow so that I can get them out, as I only do 5-day handling on that account currently. And being that tomorrow would be on some of it the 5th day, I have to get that out. So I'm grabbing everything. But anyway, I'm going to run over there and take care of that. But since it's raining, I also need to see if it's flooding, because they've been doing more work with, I guess, a sump pump of some sort, underground pump, to pump the stuff away from the parking lot. So I'm going to go check on that. All right, everybody. So I am at the back room, as you can see, and some stuff did get done. However, let me show that real quick. As you can see, things have changed, and they apparently put a pump in here to pull over there and drain along the back fence. However, I noticed when coming in the door here that there's still an issue with water coming in from somewhere. So I need to go into the other back room. Even though I've had the water diverting through those downspouts, there's still water coming through that other room. So floor is nice and wet. Nice and wet. And you can see, if you go on the other side of the wall outside, there's still standing water in this location. So it's still gathering there and getting underneath here. And I need to see, yeah, 2 o'clock it went off. I'm going to go into the other room and see if there's where it's coming from. Alright, so floor here is dry. So the only obvious thing is where it's coming from. The back wall. There you can see here, it's coming under here, but it's kind of dry there, and then it gets wet again. And then wet under there. So I don't know what to do about this other than making them reseal along the building out back, which is not done. It's the only way to get it. They're gonna have to tar along the edge. So I will talk to them about that and see what we can do about fixing it. And here's another issue. It's collapsing under the asphalt there, which is literally right next to my back room. And all this water coming off the roof because of no downspout or no gutter up here. And this is where it's standing in place. Everything's coming out for the most part. As you can see, water standing there. And they did fix the fence here to keep the homeless people from using our back room. But on top of that, this pipe here was actually running there. So I had to kick it over. Always a problem, always a problem, always a problem. So anyway, I'm gonna get the stuff out of here and I will share it tomorrow when I pack it. And here's one other issue. I gotta raise this off the floor, so I'm gonna use a small container to lift that off the floor and keep it from getting damaged. All right, so I found something better. I found this furniture dolly to stick under there. At least it'll support it, and got everything off the floor there. But yeah, I am going to need to contact the boss and tell him they need to seal everything around the outside of these back room areas in order to keep this from happening again. All right, everybody. Sorry, there's some background noise going on with the washing machine, but sold. This is from Thursday. Today is Friday. I sold 2 of these as a set, and as you can see, they have Lee Petty on them, so they're sold basically as a NASCAR collectible. And they do have the Codium battery additive in them. I know they're not full and complete, and that is why I sold them as a set. So whoever bought them will enjoy them probably in their collection, but I sold the set for $12.99. I did sell one other thing yesterday. I got an offer, and I'm still waiting for them to pay for that. So when that gets paid for, I will address that. All right, so my stuff's out of the way. Now I'm going to do some of the fishing tackle stuff that I had brought. I had to run to their store yesterday. You saw that earlier. So here's the stuff that's sold. I sold 2 of these Eagle Claws. They are the 186Fs, 50 packs, and I sold 2 of those, $9.99 a piece. And then after that, some Gamakatsu offset shanks, and these are 58412, or I gotta go back. I got the wrong ones, but I'm gonna run and get them anyway because I have to get some other stuff that sold. And when I get the correct ones, those sold for $49.99. So I'm glad I checked that, and I don't know why I looked at the wrong number. Oh, I see why. I see exactly why. My custom label, I didn't change it. So anyway, other than that, this is, let me pull them out here real quick. I sold to somebody who wanted to buy all of I had of these, and they were having an issue. There's 9 of them. It was charging them way too much money for shipping. I don't know why, because I put them in at like 2-3 ounces each, and it's supposed to combine it, but it was charging them something like $20-something. So this is another one. I just went in, took the quantity out, and then just made some adjustments to the listing just a little bit, made it 9 pieces, and he bought it for $69.99. So bought all 9 of those. And then on top of that, which, where is, ooh, I'm missing one. I gotta go, oh, there it is. Another Gamakatsu. I sold this little set, 79408. It's a 25 pack, and I sold these for $5.99. And then the best one, probably, well, not really, because I did pretty good on everything. I sold some Trocar Eagle Claws, and the guy bought, or the person bought 10 of these for a total of $59.90. So I was selling for $5.99 each. And I have sold a couple more things since I was there yesterday. That's why I'm glad I have to run back and switch these out, because one of the shipping or purchases was pretty decent. So I am going to take care of everything. I probably won't go today because I don't have to ship those out today, even though I wanted to. And I'm thinking I should do it just to get it done. But I may do it later in the day because I have so many things going on I need to take care of. But anyway, I will continue with that if any more of my stuff sells, and then I will finish off with the other things as well for the fishing tackle. So, all right, so I'm at the back room and I got the right item here. Now I'm gonna grab some other stuff here too that's sold. Specifically, I gotta pull these out over here. I've been selling these for a while. These, and they actually bought all 10. There's another one here. So yeah, they're getting, so there's one of these that's 10, and I think they bought 10 whole packages, but I gotta double check. So it's pretty good, and I'll let you know how much it was. All right, I was wrong. It's 4 boxes with 10 in each one. So let me pull out these, and they actually come in a wood crate, and I actually have all of that. Slowly getting these things out of here. So, and I think this sale was, let me get that real quick. We got 4. Now, I'll put these in a medium flat rate box. That way they get there at a decent amount of time. Let me get on the computer. Boom. All right, almost there, everybody. So for 4, it was $79.96, and they're going here in California, and that was at $20 a box, so $19.99 a piece. And they were charged $15.85 for shipping. So like I said, I will go medium flat rate with these, unless I can fit them in here, which I think I've done before. So yeah, nice $80 sale. Here is a perfect example for why I need to make sure I check stuff before I pack it, because it's in California. If I shipped it medium flat rate, it'd be what, like $14, whereas I can ship it in a normal box and it's only $10.47. All right, so I got everything I need here. I have one more thing left to ship, but it's at my house. It's stuff I just listed, so I'll deal with that tonight and finish off the video. But anyway, I'll just do this. It was the Eagle Claw L150G, the Shaw Grisby HP hooks. The same guy bought the 2 that I had in a size 4. So one more thing gone, and that is it, everybody. I appreciate everybody watching the video if you've gotten this far. And if you could, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications, and comment below if you have anything you want to tell me or have any questions. And with that, thanks again for watching. Happy hunting, everybody.